Hi, we are here with the great Bernard Hopkins. It's 2018. You said it's a new you. You're gonna do less talking at the press conferences.
You like that? You
no,
like that?
not absolutely not. Why do you want to do less talk? That's when we get our best pearls of knowledge and all these good gems that you drop on us.
Well, I think when I'm up on the podium, the fighters are drying out. They're getting ready to weigh in, tomorrow. And I think that, when Eric or Oscar or any one of the reps go up and they speak first, they actually laid out the foundation. That's how I look at it. And I will continue to drop gems. I just be conscious of saying a lot less than a lot, and people lose it. So I try to just hit. Now I know you're paying attention, but I try to just hit the most important things and not repeat what the next guy just said, whether it was Eric Gomez, Robert Diaz, or Peter Nelson. I just try to come in with my own style and just tie it all in and say, you know what, y'all, I'm not going to be long-winded with y'all because everybody expects me to talk, and I know that. That automatically gets someone offense or defense, depending on who's listening, and just basically let them understand that we, Golden Boy Promotion, 3 years ago, or close to it, set out to give y'all the fights that y'all witnessed in the last 2 years. I want to remind people not to brag or boast, whether they get tired or not, that we're living up to what we say. Because very few times in history, managers, promoters, advisors, consultants, or whatever they call themselves, or whatever title they hide under, normally say things, but you have to report and speak about what you didn't see. We can't fight for the guys. That's their job. But we can let you know that we're going to make our sincere effort to make the fights that people want to see, that matter, happens. Oscar said it, and we said it in a crucial time in our organization where a transition was really happening. That's over with, and we know that there's no use to talking about that far as at length, but I have to bring people back because one thing about boxing, they have short memories. And it's unfortunate they have short memories about things they should keep as a memory. That I want to remind them that here we go again, here we go again. And you know what? I'm really reminding us to continue to do what we've been doing because, we are human, we are promoters. We might not want to sacrifice a guy right now, but damn it, we said it. So now we under the gun. So to keep reminding others to remind us, basically, I think that's, I'm going to say brilliant way to put it.
Let's talk about Under the Gun. So we're kicking off 2018 with Matisse Hiram, Linares Gesta. The competition announced their card yesterday. What sneak peeks that can you give us of what's coming up for Golden Boy in 2018? We know we're anticipating an announcement of a rematch between Golovkin and Canelo. Are there any other previews that you can give us of what we can expect in the coming year?
Yeah, and Eric said, fights that's been made and trying to be negotiated and will. Yes, listen, when others do the same thing or do what they're doing, I don't look at it as being somebody that's copying it. We got the ESPN deal, Top Rank got an ESPN deal. We like that we're setting the tone. Listen, normally when you're younger and you're ignorant, you'll say, oh, you're copying off of me. You're copying off because you're a little kid, you're copying off of me. We don't think that way in boxing. Because the more others do what we are doing and we do what others are doing that's right, who wins? Y'all get the report more than just a fight. The fans get to see more than just a mismatch. And TV get to not only pay good money for fights that we are selling and offering them, I think is a domino effect and a win-win when you have that type of chemistry. Every now and then there's a bump in the road. Every now and then is negotiations stall. But long as it get done, that's all I care about. And I think that if we as Golden Boy can set the tone first, if there's some ego involved, I want to be the one that set the tone first. As the promoter company, I want to be the one that, when they say Golden Boy, they say Golden Boy has some great fights. And then everybody else got to step up. But every now and then, we're not going to come first. We're not going to have the card. Like you said, it was, the card going on announcement the other day. I tuned in on it on the internet and said it's great matchups. That's good. You know what eventually is going to happen? Is that their fighters, when they clean out their stable and the A side becomes the A side, will come and hopefully will fight our A side. And guess what? Now we got a super fight. Right? We got a super fight. So to me, why would I want my competition, my adversaries, to not do well? I need them to build up a 54-pounder. I need them to build up a 47-pounder. I need them to have a superstar over there. So guess what? We can sit at the table and say, you put your guy against my guy. What you think Bob Arum and Don King done for 50 years?
Well, let me run this by you then. So since you and Top Rank and ESPN and Golden Boy are mates,
and Al Heyman
are all on ESPN. What do you think is the likelihood of y'all doing some fights together? Say Lucas Matisse and a Terrence Crawford fight.
Very possible. Exactly. Very powerful. Look, the fighters want the fight. We will do the fight. The fighters want the fight, and that's their division. Why wouldn't we do it? It's good for everybody, and it's good for them. And you know what? At the end of the day, this career has to come to an end one day, like mine. You want to maximize all you can as a businessman and as a fighter.
That you said there were some good matchups. What matchups were intriguing to you that were announced yesterday?
Well, the Cello brothers. I just like the welterweight division. I like, the heavyweight division. Joshua is really, I think he's the best out of all of them. Hopefully him and Wilder will get it on. I like to see that this year. Terrence Crawford. And also the other night, I don't know if it was a premiere fight, but it was on Showtime. No, it was a Showtime fight with the welterweight. His name is Errol Spence. Really good poise, sharp. We got a lot of guys on our side in that weight division that can fight. Right now, I would say the divisions from lightweight to junior welterweight to junior middleweight, even middleweight, there's a lot of good fights that can happen on our side because we have the talent, and others have, 3 or 4 talents there too. So I think that the divisions that's really hot is those 3 divisions in the middle, with that one big heavyweight fight, if it happens. Wilder and Joshua, but I think that there's enough fights to make on all sides of the promoters to make a good fan fight this year. 2018 looks good, looks way better than last year, and last year wasn't nothing to sneeze at.